All right, one championship century, part two, main event, Brandon Vera versus Aung La Nsang for the light heavyweight title. Aung Lang goes in there, gets it done, second round, TKO over Brandon Vera. Let's go back to that second round. It was one of the craziest exchanges that you have seen in recent memory, but that spinning elbow that connected right on the temple of Brandon Vera. I think that was the final blow. After that, Brandon Vera wasn't the same, and those final punches just put the end to that fight. It was an incredible fight. If you go back there, it's one of those fights you could watch again and again. It's just fun, man. The energy was crazy. Now, where does this put Brandon Vera? Let's start with Brandon Vera. Where does it put him? He's the heavyweight champion, so he didn't lose anything except for, the fight. He didn't lose his title, so he can go back to heavyweight. Who can he defend his title against? There's only two options. There's Arjun Buller, who actually fought earlier that night in his one championship debut, won his win that he just got recently, and his past credentials, his catalog, his resume. It earns him an immediate title shot because the heavyweight division is not that stacked. Or you give Aung La the title shot at heavyweight. Let him go for that third belt. I believe that is the best option for one championship. They can do it in North America. Right now, they're working on doing shows in 2020 in North America, on the East Coast, on the West Coast, maybe in Canada. Who knows? It doesn't matter. I believe this fight can main event anywhere, and it will draw a lot of attention, especially with Brandon Vera being, the name that he is. And I think this loss is going to be beneficial for Brandon Vera because he hasn't been very active, the last couple of years. And if when you lose, I feel like a lot of fighters, they get that hunger, they get that fire lit. And maybe that's what's going to happen with Brandon. I hope it does, man. I like to see him fight. He's pretty devastating when he's, pumping on all cylinders. I would like to see that. And I would like to see a big Brandon Vera, a heavyweight Brandon Vera face off against Aung La. Because, man, Aung La seems like he's unstoppable. Now let's flip the coin, flip it to the other side. Aung La, incredible fighter, one of the best fighters in the world. It's undeniable. His run starts back in 2017. Before that, not many people knew, who Aung La was, man. It's actually a loss that catapulted him to the forefront of the division. When he first took the late notice fight against Vitaly Bigdash, and he lost the decision to him. One championship gave him an immediate rematch. He came back in that rematch and defeated Bigdash by decision. Very close fights. After that, he never went back to middleweight. I don't know if people don't understand that, but he's never went back to middleweight. He's actually fought at heavyweight and light heavyweight since then, and he's knocked off like 6 in a row. Every big name, every like tough opponent he has faced, and he has finished. And the last victim was just Brandon Vera. I don't believe that Aung La is going to go back to middleweight. I think he's either going to stay at light heavyweight or he's going to face Brandon Vera for the heavyweight title. Tell me what you guys think. What would be the best option for Aung La? I just believe Aung La is like one of the pound for pound best fighters in the world, and most likely the pound per pound best fighter in one championship. If you agree, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. Give me your thoughts. Later.